my name is Chris, and welcome back to more Prey Mooncrash. And what could possibly be, and you'll know before I do, our last episode of Mooncrash. Which is a really, really weird thing to say. And it's a weird thing to say anytime we come to the last of anything. Right? Now, we're going to try to make this good. As good as we can. Because our last objective is here. Andreas Alenka. It's all in your head. Story objective. He's the last one. He's the last one because the last episode, not only did we completely finish and make sure we did Riley Yu's story, Batia's was done, Claire complete, Joan finished, all of them complete, and we did a full sweep of all 5 crew members at the same simulation run without having to reset, right? Everybody got out, which is why we were able to complete his mission to unlock his story objective. So we are quite literally down to this last thing. And we had Basilisk come in and contact us. And in a really kind of weird, sketchy-ish way, was essentially like, be ready for your last mission, your last objective. Be ready for that, just saying, and emphasized and said, which is true, but I find very suspicious because we know how these things work, right? She's like, you no longer will have any obligations to KASMA, and your contract will be complete, and KASMA will have no more obligations to you. And that shit is exactly what I've been thinking about since we started this, which is we are as expendable as they need us to be. The second we get the info they need, that's a wrap. And I was like, yeah, they're just going to shoot us into the moon. They might, who knows? They could shoot us out the airlock. It doesn't really matter because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. Who cares? Right? In their mind, they did it. They're done. So, yeah, that's good. That's a whole thing. Right? And here was our last run. 5 crew members in a single run. Bam. $10,000. Completed the director's story objective. $5,000. But look at that. Tons. Huge. Crew escapes in a single run bonus. $10,000. Right? Huge. Absolutely crazy how much we earn overall. Right? Now here's the thing. We're approaching the end, and it was definitely heavily implied, prepare for this last thing. So I imagine this is going to take us into the end game, or this is going to put us into the final situation here. So before we do that, there's two things that I wanted to do as sort of a really strong send-off to this incredible game mode, which I think is phenomenal, and I'll talk about it more at the end. But my God, this is from just gameplay, story, the way that it works overall, it's really, really good. And I was daunted by it at first. Is that a phrase? It felt daunting at first when we first entered. And now look at us here at the end. It's crazy. But 2 things I wanted to do for sure. 1, I want to kill that goddamn moon shark. I want to take it out. I want to do it, and I think we can do it. All right. Number 2, I want to fight the nightmare. I want to fight the nightmare that's in here. We know where he is, and I'm imagining he's the one is in the giant tank in the labs, right? And I think we can let him out. However, we did have a new variation, right, of the simulation to include nightmares. And so I wonder if they can show up or if that's the one. I don't know. We'll find out. But those are the two things I want to do before we actually complete the story objective. Because I just think it'd be fun. I just think it would be cool, right? And we don't get to do that a whole. We haven't really gotten to do that a whole lot, you know? Because we've been focused on surviving and managing and doing really well. You know, make big progress. So we're loading up, and I'm taking Batia in there, and we are going to absolutely pepper the moon shark with everything we have. Now the funny thing is, we had a Q beam in like the first 2 episodes. Haven't seen one since. Now again, I'm not checking every area every single time, but just to keep them nearby. But yeah, we're not checking every area every single time, but they're rare. I don't care how long it takes. This is an investment run. This is what we're doing. All right. Get some neuromods. And then for the sake of being sure, because we're going to fight the Moonshot. We're not trying to really do anything else. Maybe we fight the Nightmare too. I know, it's kind of like... It's an investment run, you know? So I want to make sure that we have everything that we possibly could have. Now, we're going to probably reset the simulation anyway. So I'm just going to grab the nap chest so we can bust out the... Yeah. So we take the escape pod. That was the end of that sentence. So, Chatter Affliction, Psych House. Protection is physical damage and laser attacks. No, but can we resist? I need to be able... Can we resist EMP? Like, sure. Not really. Side meter, side pool. Protection against physical damage and laser attacks. That could probably be good. Right? Especially because he, like, throws rocks. Yeah, why not? Cool. This is going to be ridiculous. That is a $70,000 investment run. And if I die to some bullshit, it's going to be... Honestly, if anything, it's going to be hilarious. But it's also going to be tragic. We're taking him out. Moon shark hunting. Going out to the moon sea. Alright, take you. Let's go and get things sorted. Pistol. Shotgun. We're gonna do the... we'll do this on 3. Oh, nope. Glue on 4. Right? Get these. Everything loaded right. Perfect. Oh shit! Did I not get batteries? I'm so dumb. My god, damn it! What a start. Oh, it's so. I hate it. It's so on brand. God damn it! I did this. I did this. Yo, we don't even need it. It's fine. It's fine. Who needs it anyway? Just a moon shark? Just a moon shark, right? What's it gonna do? What the hell? Oh god. No, bad. Stop it. Don't you dare. This is what I mean. If I die some stupid shit, they're gonna crack me up. Okay. Medkit effectiveness, is probably pretty good. Let's up that, right? Then we'll up that bad boy. Cool. All right. Let's do this. Moon shark. Moon shark. Oh. He's blind. But how dumb is he? Ooh. Oh no, oh no. Oh god, he's mad. This guy's so loud. Oh, so loud. Oh. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna hit with a hell wave. Oh, okay, that was a double. That was more than I anticipated giving it. Holy hell. That'll do. Okay. Alright, we're bleeding. We're bleeding, but here's the thing. We expected this. We expected this. Right? It's only a hemorrhage. It's just a hemorrhage. It's totally fine. We got another one. Okay. All right. Let's go and... Oh boy. There we go. Oh god. I feel like there's gotta be a weak point on him. Oh god. Wait. Come here, bitch. Oh, that's right. You. Yeah, that's about it. That's a wrap. Fool. Only a small hemorrhage. That's about it. God damn. Look at that. Still level one. Not even halfway through. Almost halfway through corruption level 1. That's it. Whew. Super easy. Real casual. That was cool. Dude is hard resistant. He was eating everything I was throwing at him. I was actually starting to worry he might actually kill us. The hemorrhage and the damage. It's kind of nuts. Right? No. That's what I mean. I swear to God. Refuse to die to something really ridiculous. Bruh. Are you serious? Stop it. Come on. Alright. Cool. Okay, we're getting a little low. Getting a little low. We're doing okay. Take the pistol, though. Take that. Ooh, a fire shotgun. That's pretty... That's hot. Great. Map. Escape pod status. Perfect. Hazard tram status. Pythes Labs is offline. That's great. What is the hazard report? So, Pythes Labs is powered. It's nominal. No, oh my god. Is it Pythes Labs just might be perfect today? It might be a good day for the labs. Because we're now finding ourselves a nightmare. We're going to find ourselves a nightmare. That's super cool. I was wondering about that. So we can essentially activate these now at any time we want. So we just go and turn on the towers. It's kind of badass, right? Because then we wouldn't have to worry about the moon shark. We wouldn't. We would just kill it.
Hello.
Right? And anything else coming by. Right? Just like that. Not even a worry. It's barely a thought. Alright.
Proximity alert.
I was hoping I could climb on you. Sorry, dog. Let's go. Oop. There we go. Let's climb up here. Super nice. What do we got? Ooh, disruptor gun. Take it. Perfect. No, just for the sake of keeping things, a little interesting. We're gonna go ahead and just kind of dial that back down still. There we go. Super good. Now, I'll start blasting a nightmare. If it's too easy, we'll go ahead and let some corruption stack a little bit. But considering
This is a security reminder.
Considering we know how tough they are from the base game,
Pythes Labs and Crater. Violation will result in immediate disciplinary action.
I'm expecting these guys to be absolutely crazy. There he is. Right? That's what I'm imagining. Oh, hold on. Wait a minute. Oh, maybe we can get this guy. Oh god. I'm hoping to do it before somebody shows up next to me. Damn it. There he is. Corrupted human. No. 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 Stop it. Goddamn poltergeist. Where the hell are you? We already got to deal with that thing. I don't want to also deal with this shit. Oh no. Okay. No. This is bad. All right. What if we... We're just gonna have to... Oh, sorry, y'all. This is just the way this has to go right now. Oh god, nope. Bad. Oh. Ooh. That's what we'll tell you have no power here. Oh, he resisted. Oh, he don't like that. Okay. What if... Is he like this? Oh, he don't like that either. Damn, dude, that sucks. That's unfortunate. Sorry, homie. That's the way it goes. Shit. Let's go and take that. You know what? We don't get to walk around here a little too often, so let's go and kind of stroll. Let's explore a little. Right? Usually there's this air of absolute panic. But now we're kind of chilling. Having a nice time. Right? There's an air of superiority. But that is quickly diminished. As needed. By, well, any enemy here. But you... It is a nightmare. That's what we're talking about. Look at that. That's the last one. That was the last one. So he now, the volunteer, gets to get regeneration too. Weakness, psychic, immune, EMP, and stun. Doesn't say bullets.
Psionic aptitude available.
Doesn't say bullets. Okay. He's not immune to bullets. We like that. Big fan. Big fan when they're not immune to bullets. Doesn't seem to be anything in here. Not in these ones, at least. Okay. A lot of these guys. Curious, like, what else? What else can we see that we haven't really been able to? Right? I don't want to drag this out, but I'm also, you know... You fucking... I swear to God. Out of all enemies, that's the one I... What are you doing? Alright, come out. I know you... Look at it. Look at it. Bring yourself to the light. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Ooh, bitch. Got him. That's unfortunate that we haven't been able to scan it. But at the same time, I'd rather not scan it than die. So I'll take the... We'll take the chances. Okay. Oh. There we go. What are we looking at in all these? Whoa. It might be worth it to go in here. I know there's one guy walking around. Ooh, etheric.
Scanning.
You ain't gonna do shit. You can't do anything. Sucker.
Psionic aptitude available.
No, you know what? We don't need you right now. We're good. I was really hoping it would hit him. Alright, so we're gonna do... It's gotta be really fast. Yeah, that's what he gets. Idiot. Psi-Hypo Protocol. Reminder, Psi-Hypos are to be secured, cataloged, and untracked. Under no circumstances should volunteers be allowed access to unsecured hypos or be injected without the express supervision of the head of Typhon Sciences, Kenneth McAllister.
Gate reactivation in
Kenneth McAllister.
2, 1.
Fascinating. He... Well, I get it.
Gate reactivation in...
It kind of gives them their power. So, preferably they don't want them to have it. They barely want them to have powers. This is all for studying. Ooh, V080953, Alenka Andreas. That's our guy. Install profile defensive. Install profile aggressive. What? As of 312, do not access cell without R's approval. Reset today, 4:51 p.m. Group B, Neuromods impact. Group B or Neuromods impact Andreas' personality. So they have two different Neuromods that they inject him with. One is defensive, one is offensive. That's fascinating. Like, obviously, like, one they curated for more defensive abilities, and probably the offensive one, obviously, for more aggressive, damaging abilities, right? But the fact that they make a note impacts his personality. That's something. Damn. How do we get in? How do I get in your room, dude? I have to... I just gotta... I mean, we gotta open them all. Right, so we can explore. Nope. Alright, cell. Unlock. 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 Ooh. Of course. That's interesting. 3 can't be opened without Riley's permission. Fascinating. Which one's 3? This is Andreas' cell. Maybe that's 3? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? There's only 5.
Attention, everyone. We have a special announcement from
This is
our
the hallway.
security.
So yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Just wanted to take a second to call out this month's security commendation. The
Curiosity.
commendation goes to Officer Casey Fletcher for outstanding service. Be sure to congratulate Officer Fletcher and buy her around.
The hell is this? Ridiculous. Okay. I mean, you got a journal. That's nice. I was kind of surprised. It's nice that they gave it to you. It's not nice that they got you in a cell. Ooh. It's a duplicate, though. Nothing too exciting. 1700. What's going down at 5 p.m.? You're just so creepy. You're just watched non-stop. Okay, so what the hell is in here? Oh, it's got cool stuff, that's why. Look at that, it's got supplies. Damn. No getting in there. Well, I guess we could at least poke around in here. Ooh. It's got good... I mean, they gave him snacks. It's kind of wild. Neuromods. Ooh, we're gonna eat that. We're gonna read those in a second, don't worry. It's a flush. This room kind of reminds me of the first Portal. Right, where you just wake up and you're in this tiny glass room. You have a little bed and you got a toilet. That's it. Except in this place, portals are scary. Journey's End. Book 2. Or Book 6. Cycle 2. He climbed the ice rack of Winterbane. Fought hordes of undergoblins in the Great Dank. Solved the riddle of the undying Hive Queen. All while dragging a heart the size of 2 large men. And now here, he stood at journey's end. The valves of Grimwing's heart pumped faster, acrid neon sparks cascading against invisible filament with each pulse. The aperture slowly, inexorably, rested itself upon open as Trevor looked on in a mix of confusion, horror, excitement, and longing. On the other side was Empress Tourmaline, holding the Starbender prism in her outstretched hand. Looking for this, she smirked. Crazy. Damn. Afterward from the author. I know the majority of you will be disappointed in this final installment of my father's epic saga. Know that I'm with you in this sentiment. I cobbled together what I could from his notes, our conversations, and a lifetime growing up in the shadow of Trevor Pulsar, but nothing could match his infectious enthusiasm for the characters and worlds of the Starbender saga. It was an impossible legacy. I can only thank you all for coming this far with me and allowing me, at least put some closure to my father's work. May you all find peace and happiness in your own travels through the uncertainties of the cosmos. Damn. That feels too real. Like I can believe that something like this would happen. Just like at the end of it all this. And the very last line is looking at Empress Tourmaline from the first, way back at the beginning of the Starbender saga. Right? I feel like we've read the whole book. This is the way I'm talking about it. But yeah. And she's holding the Starbender prism. And she's looking for this. Smirked. And then that's the end of the book. Man. Whew. Goddamn. The survivor's account of the evacuation, day 2. We did read this, right? I don't think it's going to be different, right? I woke up, still in the street. An M35 truck was stopped near me and driver was yelling at me to get in. There were several people in the back already, 4 or 5 soldiers and about a dozen civilians, including children. I got in the truck and someone gave me a bottle of water. I asked what was happening and a soldier just shrugged. I told him I had driven the M35 during my service. People in the truck were crying and I looked back. The pink smoke was now mixed with gray and swirled high into the sky. There was so much of it, and it seemed to cover the entire city. We kept picking up people until the truck was full. Before we got to the highway, we heard shooting. Soldiers climbed down and readied their weapons. The commander told me to drive the truck as far as possible to the west. Then they ran towards the shooting. And see, the interesting thing about this is one of my initial thoughts, right, was by the end of the main game, trying to think of what could this possibly even be, right? Because it doesn't make sense for it to be the Typhon, right? The shooting definitely makes it a little weird, but the entire description of the evacuation, it makes me think of the initial tests for these bad boys, right? The recycler charge, before they were the recycler charge, back when the entire concept of this thing being like large. And so I imagined, because it is absolutely terrifying, they emphasized it really early on in Prey, in the main game, how they did tests with that technology, and it absolutely terrifying the way that it just immediately sucks anything in nearby and just completely kills. Kill. I mean, kill is a light word, right? But you don't even have to be that close to these, and you get sucked in to like the gravity well, and you're down. That's it. There is no coming back from that. It's insane because this can be used on anything, any matter. You throw this, it pulls everything together, and that's it. So you imagine something on a larger scale, conceptually, to reduce trash, right? Let's say you have a massive landfill. You come up with because they didn't have the mini version at the time, so you come up with this technology, and you're like, hey, we can compress that entire landfill, right? But what happens when it goes out of control? What happens if you can't stop it? Right? What if it keeps going? And then it just keeps going and going and going, and it just starts eating away at the city. Oh no. Right? And another thing. Horrifying. And so that's kind of what I assumed it was probably doing, because it didn't make sense for it to be Eddie the Typhon at all. It didn't make sense to be the Typhon, and it was such an emphasized thing that was happening. I imagine part of it has to be potentially related, but it might not be. Okay, we gotta open. We open that, and we open that. Right? Containment door controls. Lock and unlock. Containment door controls, volunteer and Typhon doors must be locked. Right? So I'm imagining that's that door. How do I open? How do I open the big guy? Alright, let's go in here. Pop another one of these. Oh. Alright. Nope. No. Bad. Stop it. Stop it. Where the hell are you guys coming from? What's this? What the hell? I have no idea how we open the nightmare. I don't know. I mean, I obviously, like, they probably don't imagine you'd want to, but also... The fuck? Pardon? Okay, let's hold on, let's go. Go take care of these guys real quick. Yeah, just another part of the whole thing. Yeah, because there's nothing else in here we can... Oh god, they can see. That's a different door. God. Okay. Nice. Okay, come here, bitch. Oh. Oh. Sucks, dude. Okay. Alright, don't worry about any of those. Okay, great. Nope. Shut that down real quick. Okay, so you're out. Everybody's out. Everybody's free. I guess that's that, right? Damn. like a special button I can press, or... The hell? Ah, man, how do we release the nightmare? What do I have to let the corruption get wild? Is that like the only way? It probably is, isn't it? Oh, he's up there too. That's great. I didn't see that before. Yeah, he's just hanging out there. Got a Weaver and a Nightmare. There's another containment up there. There's nothing in them though. What if we... Guess not. You know what? Let's let the corruption rise and see what happens. Right? Because I think we're good. Like, nothing else is gonna surprise us. So, let's wait and see. Let's wait and see what happens.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Okay. We're almost to level 4. This is taking a while. When you're not running around doing things, it really does take a minute. And I don't know if doing things maybe makes it go faster. But when you're actually watching the corruption level, man, it takes its time. Right? God. I don't know, I changed the skin. Because it's funny, I was like, you know what? I feel like Roland, you know, from Jurassic Park, The Lost World. And I was imagining the way I'm just like sitting here stalking this thing. It's like I'm yeah, I think his name was Roland, right? Roland from also anyway, he's hunting the T-Rex, right? Or he was promised a T-Rex, and this is my T-Rex right now. Hunting, waiting. The promised game. Any moment. I'm hoping it's 4. I really am. The prize is waiting to be taken. God damn it. And I hope it happens. If it only occurs at 5, this is gonna be a time. Right? And I know it's been an instant for you guys. I think it's been, well, like almost a half an hour was sitting here. So hopefully this is it. Please. I'm ready. There we go. Ooh. Okay. Some shakiness. No. 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 You get out of there. God damn it. Come on. Get out of there. God damn it. I have no idea how to bring in one. I don't even know how to summon one. Right? I figured we probably open that, but what? It's not. Hello? It's the wrong door. I've been in that room for so long. All right. Oh god, we're gonna have to wait for 5, aren't we? Unless we're lucky. And one decides to show up, I don't know, like in the hallway. That'd be kind of cool. Be nice. Jesus. We're good. We're good. Crisis averted. There we go. Okay. Well, I guess I can't do anything about this. Just gonna have to wait, I guess. I guess we could roam around, right? We can search, try to find some things. Who are you? Are you outside? Take this. Not enough space? Don't worry about it. We're good. Right? Because we're gonna go swap this. That right there. Done and done. Right, we're gonna eat that. Man, what's it gonna take to get a nightmare to show up? Out here. I'm ready. It's ironic. And when I'm ready to fight, nowhere to be found. But when I don't need them around, they're all for it. They're like, let's go. Let's find them. No. I almost used it. And I think I don't know what I would have done. I would have waited another half an hour. That's what would have happened. God damn it. Okay. Well, I guess we're trying to get this, get more points, right? Something. Ooh. What's going on? What's going on in here? Oh, there's more of them. Can you open the door? Can you open? It'd be super chill if you could open the door, my guy. Cannot get it. We can't get in there. Oh, okay. He angry. Angry. I don't know what to do. Kind of in a weird spot. I mean, they say on the thing that this guy, you know, nightmares will show up. Maybe he won't open, but there's probably a good chance that they would spawn, right?
This slide, and remember, we're looking down on you with appreciation.
We're looking down on you with appreciation. It's all good. It's all good stuff, guys. What are you talking about? It's all good. It's great. We're having a blast. So appreciative what you do here on the moon base. Yeah, if you think we don't care, that's just your inability to see how we actually see you. Which at the end of the day is, I mean, it's your fault, honestly. If you can't see that we care, I think you need an adjustment. Do a little thing. I don't know, this might be completely useless, but we gotta burn some time, so I want to see. Can I? Right, because I haven't really needed to get too wild with these builds. Right? Custom stuff. Creating cool platforms and such. How would I get up there? Oh. Oh, damn it. Shit. Alright. Well, hold on. I think I made that a little too high. Well, that's about it. We're just gonna have to make do with what this is. Okay. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Bitch. Shit. Oh, no. It's kinda... Man. Oh, it's so close. Okay. Damn it. This is completely monotonous work. But we're almost halfway. We're almost halfway to 5. I actually maybe I just gotta run around. Right? Maybe I'm hoping too much that this guy comes out. Maybe he's not even real. You know, maybe he's sleeping. Maybe he's not even possible. God, I don't know why I keep thinking that door moves. It doesn't. Right? Let's just go out here. Let's just see. See what happens. I have no idea how to bring them out. Because we have to come back here for the escape pod. So I don't want to get too far. Right? I don't want to get too far, but at the same time. Right.
Gate reactivation in 3, 2, 1. Purging material detected.
Oh. Come on. Don't tell me that's it. Don't tell me this is all we're gonna deal with. Oh boy. Okay. Okay. He might be maybe a bit out of our league. Right? I think he might be a bit tough.
Clear
The first moon shark was good. Okay, there's a guy over there. Got old blue over there. Oop. God, it's so loud. He's so loud, it's so angry. Alright. Alright, so we lost the one pistol, so we're gonna go and put this on there. We got 5 shots. Beautiful. Alright, come on. Coward. Okay, to be fair, I thought I could have dodged that. Oh. Man, everything but a nightmare. Everything but a nightmare. And then we're gonna, while dealing with these guys, he's gonna show up. Right? That would be my luck. Oh, shit. Alright, what are we looking at? Let's do... Oh, he's thermal, so it's... Might not heal him, but it's probably not going to do as much damage as it should. I want to burn through all my ammo on the moon shark, though. Damn it. I came to hunt a nightmare, and all we've gotten is everything else. I don't know, let's go back. Maybe that'll jostle it a little bit, you know? I mean, at this point, I feel like I've used so much ammo. Maybe it's just not gonna... Do we even have enough to deal with a nightmare? I sure hope so. Hey. Is there anything we can use? Nope. Nothing. We're gonna have the card to get in there. Lucky to pick that up. You have anything? That'll take it. Sure. Take that. Just, stuff we don't need. Take that. It's a duplicate, right? Ooh, bitch, you are so... I knew it was one of you. That was unnecessary. Okay. Oh, there's something in the toilet. Oh. Oh, God. Right. I don't think we read this one. Oh. Book 3. The Door Through the Tunnel's Keyhole. Trevor concentrated as Tourmaline's face shimmered crimsonly at him through the former Necropope's obsidian abattoir mirror. Okay, that seems familiar. Either we'll read it again anyway. Why not? It's called Space Crumbling. Trevor. The Starbender prism apparently shunted us into separate ripples of the quantum space stream. It's like eddies in a current. When our two quantum space positions wind closest to each other, we need to bridge the gap and then get back home. Trevor chuckled to himself. Just point my ass-kicking fists in the right direction, Your Imperial Majesty, and I'll be there in 2 demicycles. The medieval chrono shard you're sitting in doesn't have a crumple drive, so you have to find the next best thing. The heart of a dragon. Make haste, Trevor. You have 3 moons until black and crimson static rapidly crawl across the surface of the mirror. Tourmaline's features obliterated in slow motion. Trevor kicked the mirror apart, retaining 1 shard in his pack. Who knows if this will come in handy? He grimly intoned. To nobody in particular, dragons swimming in his mind. And we know from the book that we just read that he does get the heart. He hooks it up, he connects it, opens up that
Integrity damage.
opens up their connection to each other. And then that's a wrap. And I can totally see it. Man, it ending in that way. I feel a little betrayed. But man, what a time.
Detected.
All that story building up. All that story, all this time.
Typhon material detected.
God, it seems also so self-aware
No typhon.
of what it's trying to do. All right, Pythias Labs, please provide 1 nightmare. 1 nightmare, please. I would like to humbly request 1 singular nightmare. Otherwise, we're just gonna have to get lucky and see if corruption level 5 does it. Man, it probably only shows up on 5. That's probably what's gonna happen, huh? I'm expecting him to be released, but at the same time, I imagine they'll just show up. I don't know. Well, let's see what we can do. Let's see what's gonna happen. And then if we can't get it to trigger anything on 5, we're just gonna run over to the escape pod. Right? Super easy. Unless we're lucky enough to find one on the way to the escape pod, that'd be exciting. That'd be cool. Haha, just as I said. Oh no. Alright. Oh, look at that's honestly really funny. That is hilarious. Oh. Oh, he angry. Oh no. He didn't care about the stun gun, I think. Holy shit, we actually got him. Oh, bitch. Come here. Damn it. Oh no. Oh god. That's the way it goes, isn't it? Man. My hubris. Holy hell. That was just fucking bitch smacked us back. Oh, that was funny. That was great. Oh my god. So ridiculous. And they perfect. Exactly on brand. Not only walking to the escape pod, talking about bringing him up, and that he's there, to then actually almost killing him, to getting smacked to death. Cinematic. But now for the sake of time, and by time, talking about our KASMA time, I think we're gonna have to get in here as Andreas. Right? I think that's the right thing to do. So we're gonna reset this bad boy. And we're gonna go in, right? We're gonna go in, and we're gonna get whatever this is all about. Now, he can't do a whole lot as far as, like, he doesn't have any weapon skills. So it's all based around whatever we can hand him. Right? So I bring these. Right? Super cool. For the sake of just in case, we're gonna also bring disruptor gun. Right? Would we need you know what? This is the last mission we're going in. We're gonna bring glue. We're gonna bring glue. We're gonna bring a couple of lures. Some transmitters. Anti-rad. Some time. Okay. Pretty cool. I feel like hemorrhages are going to happen a lot. I feel like that's going to happen probably the most. I don't know if he needs the escape pod. I imagine it's the portal. But I also don't want to take a chance. It could be anything. If we have to take him to the portal, that's perfect. But we need to get in there first and find out exactly what even we need to do. Right? So if anything, we can get in there, get out with the escape pod, just faster. Alright, we're gonna go in here. Sim points, propulsion, cooldown on psi powers. Flawless. Let's go. Let's find out what our boy needs to do. Andreas, it's your time.
Warning, due to a
Hazardous atmosphere conditions.
Okay.
conditions, please secure a breathing apparatus and remain indoors.
Okay, let's see. Let's set up all these things. Shotgun stun. Yep, actually, honestly, couldn't have figured it out better myself. Kinetic blast. Okay, so we just gotta get over there. All right. Not too bad. I'm only gonna grab what we can probably utilize. Oh, wait. Okay, cool. We got a fabrication plan. That's great. We got anti-rad. Love it. Love anti-rad. Huge fan. Okay, it's just regular wind. I actually thought that was an emergence. of a moon shark. Ooh, nice. Our third propulsion system. I don't have a lot of ammo for this. So, let's do 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, let's get this reloaded. Paired. Perfect. Where are we going? Right, we need to get to the Pythias Labs. We get to the labs. Okay. Alright, let's wait to build that up again. We're almost there, just to make sure that we have power and we can check the status of everything going on. That way we know just how bad it's going to be in there, or good. Because honestly, if we did that last run as Andreas, honestly, it would have been so smooth. Because the labs had almost no issues going on. That's the craziest thing. Ooh, that's pretty sick. Alright, so we got the map. That's good. Escape pod status. Moonworks. Okay, so we need the Moonworks power right now. So we can remove it from the crew annex, put it into Moonworks. Damn it. Fire hazard, of course there is. Alright, well. We're gonna make it work. Take it out of the crew annex. Put them in there. Perfect. Alright, take that stuff. Let's go. To the labs. Just in time.
Warning. Flooding and electrical damage detected.
Sure. I mean, it looked like it was clear, but I guess, you know, why not? We're not messing with that. I mean, at least, I hope not. Okay, we're gonna take that. Gotcha. Oh shit, it's going into his own. Oh, that's cool. Okay. No. Oops. Freaky. They look like creepy skeletons. Ugh. God damn it. Oh, good. Great. We got broken cooler fan, shotgun shells. We'll take the shells. Alright. Cell 5. Okay, nothing in there. Nothing here. Nothing. Nothing. What do you got? Cookies. You got the Andrew? Oh, god damn it. I was too focused on supplies. Alright. Where's your bullshit? There you are. Oh. We got him. Flawless. Super easy. She's dead. Okay, so ooh. Did he break out like that? I don't know, I'm very curious now. What's your story, my guy? Nope, nope, we are not. Nope, we're not doing that. Give this a level 1. If things get a little too easy, you know, we'll let it go. But for right now, I don't even know what we're doing.
Papa? Papa. It's me. Alexei.
What?
We can be together again. But you have to do what I say. It's very important. Okay, Papa? There's something you have to do for me. For us. So we can be together. It's what you want. You have to find my toy. You missed my birthday. Missed so many. I think about you and my toy all the time. Remember, it's what you want. Find my toy.
What the? What the hell? What? We're level 4. What a way. God damn it. What? What? He was talking to... He's talking to a telepath. But like... Was it talk... Is that real? Is that in his head? And what I mean is... Was the telepath actually saying that stuff? Or... that was... man, I never could have predicted that. What the fuck? Okay. I mean, obviously, it's in imitating, like, his child. Like, his whole drive is he wants to get back to his family, right? And now he's got a telepath telepathically talking to him, saying, oh, you gotta get my toy. My toy. You forgot my toy. This is my birthday. Get my toy. And we're gonna get the toy. Right? What is it? What is the description? My sweet boy Alexei. He's calling me. He wants me to find his toy and send it to him. That's all I have to do. And then everything will be right again. We can be together again. A family. Like we used to be before I broke it all. Oh man, this is not going to be what we think it is. Oh. I mean, it might be exactly what we think it is. But it might not be what Alexei thinks it is. Or, not Alexei. Wait, what? Hold on. No, I just realized what's happening. No. What? That's weird. I shot like 3 times. And then I realized the Typhon are non-hostile. The Typhon are non-hostile to us. I killed one, and he was just... He had a blue health bar. He was chilling. What? What does that mean? So we are obviously being influenced in some capacity by this telepath, right? So then is that telepath also telling the other Typhon to leave us alone? Because that... All for a toy. I wonder if it's an actual toy or if... I don't know what it would be. It's like, what could it possibly be? Toy. Could be literal, but it also could be, I don't know, like a...
Warning. Power failure detected.
I mean, maybe not a
Auxiliary power
bomb.
enabled.
Right, but something that helps them. Right? I don't know, this is weird. And I'm into it. How different. I forgot we gotta turn the power back on.
Warning. Due to a
Hazardous atmosphere conditions.
Yep.
dust storm conditions.
Okay. Level 4. Fascinating. Yeah, look. Voltaic Phantom is a blue health bar. He's friendly. He is friend. Oh, and look at these. Is that pumping? Is it pumping stuff into here? It's like, I mean, it could be oxygen, right? But it also, I imagined it is trying to compensate for the bad atmosphere in some way. Nope. All right, so we're switching around. We're gonna make a couple trips. I move it from Creatix to Moonworks, only to have to then quite literally move it directly back. The irony. All right. Okay, let's eat you. Eat you. Put those in there. All right. Let's make things happen. Oh God.
Please clear aperture. Operator approach.
Operator dispensing. All right, so this is not looking great. This is bad. So all the machines are now our enemy. The Typhon are our ally. What a weird flip the script situation. Okay, cool. I'd rather deal with the robots than the Typhon, to be honest. Like, they're cool, but the Typhon are so dangerous. I love fighting them. They're so interesting at how different they can be. But it's also nice to be able to chill, you know, chill around them and not have to worry about them teleporting,
Attention
multiplying,
everyone.
freaking
We have
out.
a very special announcement from our facility director.
All right.
This is Director Riley Yu.
Papa, I'm scared without my toy.
Initiative. Engineer Angela Wagner has been promoted to Operations Pilot 1, effective at the end of the cycle. Congratulations, Miss Wagner.
Elite. This is so strange. I'm trying not to, I mean, they're cool, right? So there's no reason for me to kill them. Yeah,
No Typhon detected.
they're just friends. This is so fascinating. What the heck? Oh, he's chilling. Okay, we got neuromods we can add. Very cool. We got backlash, thermal. We got regeneration, lift field, right? Psi pool, effectiveness, well fed. I mean, Kinetic Blast 3 is pretty cool. Right, we can't do both. So I was gonna think about psionic aptitude. Kinetic Blast. Okay, and I don't think this would require activation. And see, what does this mean? What Typhon did we not scan? I feel like we got them all. Oh no, oh, he's not intentionally zapping, but he's zapping. It's just because he's radiating electricity. Okay. Oh no. Can I get in there, dog? Okay, I don't want to die due to these guys. Are we really gonna have to? What am I gonna have to do here? I mean, I guess I could throw a lure, right? That's not. I'm assuming that they could very easily turn on us, right? That's what we're talking about. Go get him. Alright, cool. What is this? Oh, it's actually a toy.
You found it.
Huh.
My toy. Take it to the spaceships. The little ones. It's what you want.
That's such... Is he helping us, or is this like some kind of weird trap? I don't understand. We got the toy. It's a literal toy. I mean, again, this could all be an illusion in our heads, but assuming it's not, we were quite literally picking up a toy for son, and then the reinforcement of this is what you want. That, I think, is the part that catches me. It's a little strange. Because... if it's what I want, I wouldn't need you to tell me that. Right? Escaping the escape... Oh my god. Okay, so we can take the... We don't need the portal. That's interesting. Okay. I don't trust this double space here. It's suspicious. No, no. Escape the escape pod with Alexis toy in the labs. Okay. So that's it. We're good. We're done here. We literally picked up the toy. Right here. A wooden stacking doll you plan on giving to your son. Alexei, when you make it back to Earth. Oh, as a comment. He'll be happy. It's what you want. It's what you want. It's what you want. It's what you want. It's what I want. I'm telling you it's what you want. Or are they telling us that it's what we want? Are they telling us that we know it's what we want? Or are they telling us it's what we want because they want us to want this thing to do this? You know what I mean? You pick it up and put it down?
Atmosphere conditions.
Do they want us to want this because they want this, and by wanting this, we would then complete something for them that they want under the guise of us wanting, and by us wanting, we would actually do it. I mean, it makes sense. God, it's so awkward. We didn't even need to switch the power. I went over there for nothing. I forgot it was... Because we're just gonna go straight here. We're good. I was expecting the Moonworks to be where we would have to take the shuttle. But turns out no. Turns out we're good.
Warning. Flooding and electrical
Turns out we
damage
are
detected.
A-okay to take the one that's here in the labs. Which, I mean, I'm cool with, right? We're cool. It's great. Super good. It just feels... I don't know, part of it's like, is it too easy? Or is it just that, does it just make that much sense? Is it just that straightforward?
Warning. No escape pods remaining. Please try another escape pod station or contact security for emergency assistance.
What up, dude? What's up, dude? Nightmare, bro. Crazy.
Moving.
It's just so bizarre. They're not attacking us. I'm sorry, I keep saying it, but it's...
You're so close. So close to me and Mama. You have to put my toy in the spaceship.
Logging self-diagnostic. List. Serious. Service. Circle.
Okay. It's funny because this was the first escape he had,
Detected.
right? His first escape was when we first started this.
Processors. Desynchronize the... I understand.
The hell did I do that for? I accidentally right-clicked. But no, so the first thing we did, funny, it comes full circle. When we started Mooncrash was to get our boy here to this escape pod to leave.
Oh, Papa. I'm going to be so happy with my toy. I'm so proud of you. So proud of you. So proud of you, Papa.
Oh my god. It was the easiest ploy and I fell for it. Oh my god. It's like, oh, it's a toy. It's just a toy. That's weird. Why would you put a toy? What the God damn it, man. It's like if I was Morgan, I would have questioned this exactly the right way. But whatever reason, I was like, this is weird. And that's the thing. The telepaths do this shit. And it works. It's like, why would I want to do this? It's like, you want to do this. Bring this toy to your child. It's what you want. And then the fucking toy's a mimic. It makes so much sense because the moon base is going to be blown apart and everything's going to be destroyed. They're smart enough to know, if anything, they can get one of them out of it, right? Or they send it to Earth. Either way, we put a mimic on an escape pod and left. And of course, he explodes our head and it's done. And that's it. That's so sad. This guy, oh, that sucks, dude. Holy shit, what a run. Fuck. All right, here we go. This is it. This is huge. Okay. Basilisk.
Peter, this has to be shot.
Uh-huh.
I want to thank you for all you've done. You don't have much time, so good luck to you.
I don't have much time. Also, so before whatever that even means, I was thinking about Basilisk, and I don't really trust it. However, right, when we overheard their conversation, she was considered just as expendable as we were, right? Conceptually. But I'm still not 100% sure. I'm just ready to be fucked over. That's basically where we're at. Reminder.
Peter, we've never spoken. I'm the OC at KASMA Corp overseeing your unit. Basilisk reports to me.
Oh, shit.
You've done brilliant work for us. Thank you. Unfortunately, budgets are tight and we just can't afford to pick you up.
Shit.
We're going to honor the contract, though, and send your completion bonus to your family. Thank you again, Peter. We'll make it quick.
You bitch.
Gravity detected.
Whoa. Oh, you rat. Oh my god. What the fuck? Wait. Hold on. We're running out of oxygen. I don't... Oh god. Is this the thing? Systems check. Command key. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, that's right. The command key we got from the operator. Holy shit. Okay. Connections. Shit. Ooh, orbital movers. Emergency use only. Earth intercept. KASMA space. Ooh, what? Earth intercept? Oh no! What the fuck? Okay. Okay, we can't worry about that right now. We're gonna die.
Vital signs.
Oh my god. What the fuck?
Microgravity detected.
I swear to God, it's exactly what we thought it was. And they use that same bullshit excuse. It's not an excuse. It's exactly what they plan on doing, which is, oh, we just can't afford a pickup. Sorry. Cabin depressurized, system fault, gravity offload. Oh, we'll make it quick. Can I use this? Oh, that's nice. Son of a bitch. Wait a minute. Wait, isn't that... Wait a minute, that's what... Oh, that's interesting. We cycled that. We cycled that because Basilisk asked us to cycle it. What the fuck? My god. Connection history damaged or corrupt. This may be a result of administrator use. KS admin. Okay, what are the other things? Right? What are the other things I was thinking about? And I realized, and I didn't put it together until I said it out loud, and then I was looking at it while I edited the last video, which was the program that was for Riley when she uploaded her consciousness to the operator, and then it ran that protocol that killed her. That was the thing. That wasn't designed to, that wasn't supposed to happen. That wasn't part of the clone, the upload process. It wasn't, oh, you upload your mind and then it runs a protocol to destroy your body. That wouldn't make any goddamn sense. The idea was to back it up on the operator so that in case she didn't make it, but she still could. That was uploaded. That was uploaded into the operator when we ran through as the custodian. That's why. That was part of the process. God damn it. Okay. Decommission platform. Use the Earth Intercept KASMA Deep Space Platform. Initiate lunar decommission. Ooh. KASMA Deep Space Platform? Go to their headquarters. Oh, come on, you... God fucking damn it. I wonder, though. I wonder if the KASMA Deep Space Platform is what was referenced in Prey, in the main game. Right? Because they talked about there was a secret there was a secret base out there. Or, like, they could see the lights or something like that. They talked about it briefly. And they're like, you could see it out in the darkness. And then there was even the shuttle that turned around to try to intercept this other group or this other distress signal, and they got intercepted by like these military types and were told to, like, fuck off. And so I'm wondering, is that KASMA now this whole time, like, out there doing that shit? Maybe. If you know what I'm referring to it. I hope that made sense. Oh god, come on. It's not even that far. You piece of shit. Initiate lunar decommission. God fucking damn it. Is this seriously? Really? It says it's terminal, which imagine it means they're gonna crash this thing. Or this thing will then self-destruct. Or crash, or something. All systems normal. Great. We love that. Fantastic. Is there really nothing else I can do? Am I seriously gonna have to decommission this thing? Right? No, there's no way, right? That seems crazy. I mean, this is all pretty nuts, to be honest. What if we just get out? I think I'm grasping at straws for something that's not gonna happen. Okay. Hopefully we just find a way. I don't know, maybe the hatch will open or something. I just see the phrase terminal and I imagine death. I mean, it could very well just be, you know, just like a power down. Decommission ready, are you sure? This action is terminal. No shit. Is it actually? Is it actually crashing it into the moon? Because I kind of said there's like a half a joke last episode. This is... Wow, they... Oh my god. Ooh. Hold on. The shuttle. Wait, am I... Okay, I can't do anything. Never mind. No! No, did we run out of oxygen? Or or are we never gonna know? Is it a mystery? Shit! God damn it, God damn it. Oh my god. What a... what an ending. God damn it. Like, first out, knowing they were gonna betray... Of course they were gonna betray us. It was more about how. Right? It was more like, what is it when you get all the info? Right? And what info are you gathering? Exactly. Right? And then we found out, and... My god. Shit. It's literally called Mooncrash. Because that's the only option we had at the end. Was to literally crash into the moon. Because there was nothing else that was happening. Like, there's no other way. We couldn't make it to Earth. It was too far. We didn't have the fuel. We didn't have the fuel or the oxygen. And for the KASMA base, didn't have the fuel or the oxygen. And it's so shady to have exactly enough. To not have exactly enough. To be perfectly in between both, to where it is impossible. Because when you think about it, there's no reason for this to absolutely be happening above the base. There's no reason for this to be happening above the actual moon. Right? They could do this simulation anywhere. So having it above the moon, having that protocol in place, it totally makes sense. God damn it. And then right at the end, of course, picks up the doll belonging to our daughter, and we walk out into space on the moon. And I saw the shuttle. It's like, holy shit, we might actually be able to pull this off. And then it took me a second, and I was like, wait a minute. That shit's still intact. I'm not crazy. That was still intact. The shuttle was there. The entire image that we had was that this place was completely ruined, destroyed. We had a literal, on our screens, we had a picture of the place destroyed. And so the whole time we're under the impression, and then we walk out there and we see the structures and the shuttle, and it's all fine. And it's like, what does that mean? What does it mean? Was this all just some ploy? Were we just being messed with? Or was it actually real? And we just don't know. Like, maybe it didn't actually blow up or break down or shatter or something. Like, what? Okay. I gotta think it through. I gotta think through, because that was, man. Holy shit, what the fuck? Oh, man. God damn it. Oh, it makes so much sense. It makes so much sense. Because, again, remember, if we've taken the shuttle multiple times. In the back, there's a mimic. There's a mimic back there. And it's the same shuttle that he did take right there when we left. Same exact shuttle. Same exact shuttle. Oh my god. So not only did he actually make it, we made it. We lived. The shuttle was, we got in there and we took it and we're heading home. There's a goddamn mimic on it and we're bringing it back with us. Oh god. That's so fucking good. That's so good. It hurts me to know that this is the end, and this is it. This is it. Right? There's no sort of, ooh, what's the continuation of Mooncrash? Like, what's the next, the story beats and everything. It is one of those, it's similar to the main game where it's a victory, but it's a hollow victory because you're basically shown that even though you did succeed in what you were doing, the reality is it's gonna get worse. And in the frame of the main game, it was already worse the entire time. We just didn't know it yet. And then when we did know it, we really fucking knew it. And at that point, it felt like it was so far gone. I don't even know what the plan would have been, but it would have been cool to know. And in this one, you narrowly escape all of this from KASMA and survive to get on the shuttle, only for it to reveal that there's a mimic on board. And we're bringing it home. We're bringing it to Earth. And in a lot of ways, it seems to be implying that, right, technically us, and if it is real, right, Andreas also had a mimic on board. So that's two people that are bringing mimics to Earth. So the whole situation at the end of the main game being that Earth has been contacted and completely overrun and wrecked by Typhon could very well be because of these guys, right? Realistically, the fact is, they did kind of exist already. There's a lot of hints in Prey itself that there was potentially Typhon activity on Earth. The fact that neuromods exist on Earth, it totally checks out that there's a good chance Typhon are already there. However, with this, it's showing in a way directly to Typhon that are making their way. And it confirms in the simulation of the Mooncrash simulation that we were running, when Riley spoke with Alex, he said, he brought up that the things were going south on Talos 1, and that would eventually reach over to Pythias. He warned her of that. So, from the timeline that this is all happening, Talos 1 hasn't gone to complete shit yet. And 2 Typhon have left the moon base, while Talos 1 is pre-incident. And when I say like full-on outbreak, like the full-on crisis situation. So there's a good chance that Pythias is actually responsible for Earth, right? KASMA, in a way, maybe not directly, because it's not like their actions led to the escape, the 2 Typhon to actually get out. But the idea being that we know that it happened. But it's also one of those things where it's like, oh, it's a simulation. How much of it was really real? You know? How much of it was actually real? And if the simulation is real, then we've looked at it at a very specific point in time. All right, see? So I pulled a screenshot from our playthrough here just now. So okay, so from what we could see, it's not that the moon base is completely obliterated, it's that some of it is still intact, right? It's not completely wiped out, it's not functional, right? And the thing is that the shuttle implies that nobody escaped in it. Right? That's a weird thing. So out of all the survivors, right? And the interesting thing is, I'm like thinking, I'm trying to figure out exactly what KASMA gains, right? Because if you look at it realistically, right, what did they get from this? They had the operator. They paid us to hack it, right, and get this information, right? Now, seeing the endings, the only thing I can speculate is that it's about the Typhon escaping. Right? That's the only thing that I can imagine that it's about. And now, there's a couple things. So I'm gonna kind of jump around a little bit, but I'm gonna try to keep it kind of making sense. So 1, the Typhon escaping means that it wasn't an event on Talos 1 that caused the Typhon to escape, I guess. Or did it? I don't know the official timeline. I imagine this takes place after, but also the simulation implies that based on the information within the simulation, the event on Talos 1 hadn't happened yet. And so the real, like, outside here, like us, right? Us being out here in space, that's after the events of Prey, I imagine. Right? But as far as the simulation is concerned, it's taking place parallel in a way, right? If not slightly sooner than the outbreak on Talos 1. The catch is that this means that the event on Talos 1 didn't actually cause or lead to the Typhon getting to Earth. At least not primarily the reason. They could have still gotten some, but the original Typhon that came to Earth possibly came from here. Potentially. Right? Now the other thing is KASMA, right? And the only thing I can imagine is the fact that it's a simulation. It's not static, right? Even with the simulation, we're still changing things based on what we do. And so I can only imagine that they're cycling through what is more or less like options, right? It's really like what's the word I'm trying? Different outcomes, right? You're running the simulation, you're trying to see what's going on and what possibly could have happened. You don't know what happened. But if you give all this information, all the data from the moon bases on this operator, and so you have them running all these simulations, so you can see, um, right? You see like 1,000 different outcomes, 1,000 different futures that this could have possibly happened. You record all that data, you record all that information, and for what purpose? I have no idea. But that seems to be what it is. Like they could go and be like, okay, Riley uploaded her consciousness. We know that. Great. Operator, poop, shot in space. They intercepted it. Okay. Okay, but what about what about Batia? Could he have possibly escaped on the shuttle? Could he have possibly done this, that, or the other? And in a way, that's kind of what they want to figure out, but I don't know why they care that much. Maybe it's just a process. But the fact that the shuttle is physically here implies that somebody didn't take the shuttle, right? What it means is the shuttle was never used as an actual escape. In my mind, that's what I'm thinking. So, so the escape pod, so the portal was never potentially even used as a real escape, right? So everything else was like the mass driver and the escape pod, upload consciousness, right? Because then the other two were the portal and the shuttle. And if the shuttle's here, then maybe the portal was actually used. But even then, that's what he says. So there's two other survivors potentially that either didn't make it realistically, or I don't know. Some is weird. Is weird. I'm trying to figure out what does it mean, right? It lines up. The simulation lines up with Talos 1. It's got to. It has to. Right? Cuz I know did we get a scene from it? I feel like we might have caught it. Let me try to cuz I remember we looked up from the moon. Right? We looked up through the dome, but I don't know if we caught it in this one. Hold one second. Hold on. Okay, so here we are, right? And I went back and I checked because I'm not crazy. All right. This shot right here is where we are. Right? It is episode 7. Episode 7, minute 44, 27 seconds. Why? Why is this important? Why does anyone care? That right there. That right there. That right there. I am so confident it's Talos 1. It's Talos 1. Now, can I do this? So, yeah, this is a frame from our series. And I noticed it when I was editing. I thought that's strange. What is that? And it is So interesting that that's there. It's very curious. So what it shows is that Talos 1 is physically still there. Physically still there. Now we continue. I want to see if we can go in there.
Gravity detected. Hazardous atmosphere conditions.
No! What? Wait, is this forever now? No! Come on, really? Oh, shit. Oh, that's... There's no way to save. Right? They've never... There's no way to save because the idea is it's one save file. Oh, shit. So this is it, huh? Not the desktop. So this is it. Okay. Before you wrap into that, my point is, right, because that's weird. My point is, Talos 1 is physically there. It is physically present in the simulation. Because if you zoom in, right? If you zoom in on it, in the game, like you get the psychoscope and you actually like, you know, telescope that. It looks like Talos 1. Right? It does. So that says to me that it's active in the simulation, which means in the real scenario that was occurring in, it wasn't overtaken, right? The alpha didn't come out and completely wreck it, and they didn't blow it up, at least not yet, right? So it's pre-outbreak or currently in the outbreak, right? Or just before. But either way, it lines up like that, and I think it's really strange. I think it's just strange and interesting. It's strange in a good way. But overall, I'll stop rambling about like little things, because again, I want to hear what you guys think about like the lore. Anything you're thinking about, or maybe things I've missed, or maybe didn't pick up on, or didn't connect, right? Or just your thoughts in general, right? Overall, opinions on Prey Mooncrash, absolutely phenomenal, very cool. Now, is a different beast than the main game, and I will say, I think beating the main game on Nightmare on the hardest difficulty has definitely prepared me mentally for the nonsense that the Typhon can pull here, right? So when they do all their gimmicks and their what's and such, they were not surprising to me. The Elements ones, that was a shock, literally. But it definitely, I liked that they did that. I liked that was, they took the Typhon and they elevated it, but then they also made it part of the lore, not just, oh hey, you know, we did more stuff to the Typhon. They're like, yeah, so shit about the moon surface is actively changing them, and they can actively change each other. That's bizarre. And I agree. It's fantastic. Super cool. Gameplay wise, it feels exactly like the main game. Like the fact that it controls and that it does more, like they add the weapon modifiers, the weapon qualities, right? All the way up to epic. And then it's random every time. You never know. So it always feels cool. It always felt really cool when we picked up an epic, because we knew this thing was going to pack a punch. It was going to be great, right? The moon shark being ever present, and he only reacts if you actually step on the moon's surface. If you're on the rocks or structures or boxes and such, he doesn't know. Doesn't have a clue. Doesn't come by, right? But if you step on the surface, he makes a beeline for you. So it made traversing the lunar surface kind of a trick. And it was a fun, interesting thing. The first time, it felt chaotic because I had no idea what we were doing, right? I died so early on, so quickly. I had a Q beam, and even then I shot the moon shark and he did nothing. I'm like, oh god, we were so in over our heads for this. And then the idea that you're playing this in a sort of a roguelite way, but not heavily, right? You're not losing really a lot of progress when you die. You lose items, which sucks. You lose all the stuff you spent with points, which does suck. But you are learning every time, and you are making progress every single time. You are able to find shortcuts to things. Like the idea that early on it was like, oh my god, there's 3 areas. Okay, there's the 3 locations, and there's tons of items in every location, and we got to get all those items and make sure that we, get all the emails and check all the computers and explore everywhere. It's like, that's not what you're doing. It's not to do. And once I clicked with that, it was smooth. It was great. There were some things I goofed on, some deaths, some silliness, but those were all part of the plan. All part of a good time. But basically, my point being, Mooncrash was really cool. It hurts me to know that there is no more Prey out there. That is a solid fact. That after playing the main game and then Mooncrash, I am now saddened at the idea that this franchise has got nowhere else to go. And it's a goddamn tragedy. Because there is so much potential here. Even if you don't, even if you don't go to Earth and, fight the Typhon, there's so much other shady shit that's going on in these companies and in these areas, right? The fact that Pytheas Moonbase is a sister location to Talos 1, the fact that KASMA has their own headquarters, right, out there, and the fact that they learn that the Typhon can evolve on the lunar surface could imply that there's so much more we don't actually know about the Typhon. There's a bunch we don't actually know. There's very few that we do when you really think about it. There's more we don't know than what we do know. And the gameplay felt very much. It was great. It was great. I actually had a blast. I'm upset that we can't keep playing it. Like, we have to start a new game. That's so weird. Why would they do that? That's not just me, right? Like there's no load. It's just continue, and you continue at the very end when you're suffocating. So quite literally, the only way to play Mooncrash again is for us to go to new game, which resets everything we did. Everything. All the progress as far as obviously like the KASMA orders and stuff, I'm not worried. It's not so much that, right? It's the individual character unlock, as well as, all the upgrades we did for them. So those are gone. So we have to just do it all again. So the idea is, if you want to keep playing this game, just don't actually finish it. Get up to the last KASMA order, and then just never do it. Right? Basically the ideal situation would be to not actually complete it with the volunteer. That would be perfect. That's essentially it. So we can keep playing Mooncrash, keep upgrading everybody, get more neuromods, have more fun. Because again, I do see the repetition. I see the repetition in it, and it could be, if you don't have the missions, I guess it could kind of get a little bit boring. Right, but if you come up with like personal challenges, I guess it could be cool. But the replayability of it is there. I see it. And the difference between each of the characters does give these really cool moments of decision making that you have to do, to where you're in as the engineer. You don't have a ton of firepower, right? You don't have a hacking ability. You don't have access to, really anything. You can repair things. And so your options are very limited. And you have to make decisions that play into your skill set. Right? Same thing when we go in as like the custodian. She's very fragile, but she's quick, and she has the blade, and she's got abilities. She's got a few abilities, right? Andreas, man, is to the gills with Typhid abilities. You juice that guy up with everything, and he can pop off, right? But he gets no real advantage like Batia does with weapons. And it makes you pick and choose how you approach everything. And then the order in which you do things. So going in as the custodian to hack things, to get those things, doors open, computer consoles unlocked, etc. Right? And then you go in as the engineer to repair a bunch of doorways, repair a bunch of turrets and stuff like that. So then other characters can use those turrets and use those doorways that were unlocked by the custodian by being hacked or just unlocked. And it's just really cool. It's really cool. I think it was fun. I think it was a blast. It hurts me to know that it's over. 21 hours and 40 minutes. I know we recorded probably a little bit less than that, but it's been a goddamn blast. It's been a goddamn good time. So, for real, if there's anything else we need to do or should do or check out or anything regarding this or the main game, let me know. I really appreciate it. And seriously, well, dude, all the tips and motivation, it's been great. It's been great. And everybody else that's been watching the series too, comments or not, appreciate you being here. It's been an absolute time. I love this game. And man, I hope there's another one day. I really do. But at the end of the day, I think our next best shot is Bioshock 2, Bioshock 3, or Bioshock Infinite, I guess. Right? There's probably a couple other games out there that I might not know about, but we'll get to those when we do. Let me know. Let me know if you have any ideas too. What would be a cool game to follow up Prey with, or what you would play after Prey. So, seriously, thank you guys so much for watching. This has been a fun, cool little series to do, right? A little spin-off, DLC, what a blast. So, see you guys in the next video, whatever that ends up being. So, bye-bye.